All right, so. Oh boy. So let's see, where are we at? Um, what happened last week, guys?
We burn a lot of people. They're on fire.
Yeah, I was so busy focused on what to do this week, I forgot what happened last time. Something about a nuclear option. That's I remember that because I'm looking at the scorch marks Dill laid down.
Oh right, we got we got attacked on the road by a small company of Shadow Legion,
Mm.
and Cintiq nuked them.
Yeah, that was that encounter turned out much differently than I anticipated.
Cintiq was a trite miffed.
A bit, yeah.
She picked the right time to roll good initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And Grunger already put his lantern to great use.
Yeah. Freaking cattle rustlers.
And so they let it be known across all the world that you touch our cattle, you die very quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, off in the distance, you do see the mountain. Now that it's morning, the mountain is is still shrouded in mist. Well, it's the weird what they call the overlook or overwatch. And you're headed that direction because you're on the road, unless you want to take the detour. But I think you guys are going in a straight line, so.
I believe that's what we had decided.
Okay. So you guys are heading out. I'm gonna make the random encounter map invisible, just in case something happens. Just in case you guys, you know, get hit on the road. So it's morning now. We're gonna go back to the top map. What I'll need you guys to do is roll perception checks to determine how well you can avoid an encounter because it's wide open plains. So the only way you can really avoid things is if you see it coming from a distance. Oh, nice.
I see everything.
Yeah, you do. All right, so
Tarkus's eyes are getting so good, I'm starting to wonder if he can see cancer in a person.
yeah. Well, anyway, it's a little bit rockier than you expected as you guys are going. The cart is doing fine, but you guys are gonna be going a little slower. Your party speed is at 5 right now, as opposed to 6, just because the road is pretty bumpy. So let's see here. 5 miles. I'm gonna roll a saving throw.
Bright side means Tarkus can walk along the cart if he wants to now.
Okay, nothing happens at the first 5 miles. Oh wait, nope. Grabbing the wrong thing. Let me send that to the back.
The Overlord comes to attack you.
Okay, Overlook. I was calling it the Overwatch. Why can't I get my own names right? It's like I don't make notes or anything. Oh wait, I don't. All right.
To be honest, you could probably rename it, we wouldn't have noticed.
Okay, nothing happens at the second mark. Comes the third mark. Progressively getting worse.
It's too much fog. It's in my eyes.
Yeah. All right, and the final one. Oh, nothing happened. You are basically in the shadow of this cliffside though at this point. It's a big mountain. Well, it's a big, half mountain. Like the cliff, like if you're looking at the overland map, like the cliff edge is like all along the side of the road. You know what I mean? And then on the other side of it is sloping terrain that leads to the actual plains. So anyway, I guess you guys are gonna make camp for the night.
Yeah. And just asking everyone else, would you prefer to have it so that we're up against, like... We're next to the cliff, right? We're in a shadow? Are we going towards
Yeah.
it still?
You guys are just now in its shadow.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Paul, you're a bit quiet. I don't know if that's because you're doing something.
The mic is farther away from my mouth right now. It's 'cause I'm
Okay,
eating.
yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm just wondering. Okay, yeah. So we are about at the overlook almost.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there any like distinguishable landmarks aside from the overlook?
Not really. Like this
Okay.
is the like. I mean, if you keep going the direction you are going, you will eventually reach, Zafarn, but you can't actually see it from here. It's
Okay,
down. It's downhill in a way where you can't see it.
Well, I'm gonna see if there's any good. Not really. Not really specifically defensible, but any good places to camp that would be concealed.
Okay. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a nature check. I know you guys are out in nature, but I mean it's the freaking savannah, so you'll need like a perception check to find a more suitable place.
Okay,
Because
that's what I was-
it's more looking as opposed to it's like these branches will provide us good cover because there ain't no branches.
Yeah, no, I was hoping for a perception check. So,
I was hoping you'd say
well,
that.
nature and perception are the same, but
Yeah.
I assumed it was perception.
Okay, yeah. You guys find there's the most habitable, well, not like habitable, but the most secluded place is this low dip in the terrain.
Right. That.
No,
When you're-
it's a low dip and no grass seems to grow in it.
So hopefully we'll be concealed by things wandering by.
Yeah, you find as you approach, you do see something interesting though. There are some small voles, like little field. Well, not little. They're field rats. You see? Oh, I don't know. I guess voles are mouse. Yeah, voles are mouse sized. Never mind. They're little chubby field mice. That's what a vole is. You see down in there. There's several of them. And they're dead, but they don't look like they've been eaten.
Okay.
Well, obviously they were left here for us to eat.
Yes, of course. Crap, our healer person's not here. How did
Put
they
your foot in
die?
your mouth.
How is Tarkus'
There's
heal
no-
check?
It's okay. Not great. It's 11 plus 11.
Still leaps and bounds better than I think the next option.
It's okay. It's not great. I keep forgetting that not great is actually my average.
Yeah,
It's like not great, but that's 11. But that's like the normal check.
yeah.
Shut up.
Minotaurs already gain a natural +2 bonus to nature and perception, and then on top of that, you've got extra stuff from your Iron Wolf warrior theme,
You got Wiz.
No, this is.
and you got
this
Wiz.
is-
So yeah.
This is strange because there's no grass, and they're dead, but they're not eaten.
By the grass.
Huh.
You can check out a heal check if you wanted, or maybe a tracking check to see if there's anything.
I'm kind of finding
You
this
could roll a
little
nature.
different-
You could roll a heal check for cause of death and like a nature check to after cause of death.
Okay, because this is kind of strange.
Yeah.
Heal check.
Yeah, these things they're pretty they're pretty well preserved. It's a weird. You think that they died of suffocation.
Suffocation.
Yeah.
Interesting. They don't happen to have marks of any type of strangulation by, say, a type of savannah snake?
No. Nope. And in fact, Tarkus, with that ungodly high nature check, you've solved the mystery of this. This is what you call a Mazuku. You're standing in one right now. During the day, they're not so bad, but during the night, carbon dioxide You know,
I had a feeling.
tends-
That was actually
tends
20,
to-
that's actually 20,
tends to-
that's actually-
yeah, carbon dioxide tends to settle in low spots on the savanna and will just sit there, and small creatures might wander into it and, you know, suffocate.
Yeah. It's actually 26, but it's just
Yeah,
26, 20.
you surpass the DC. It's fine.
It's okay. I had a feeling. I'm just saying.
You
I used to
easily
get-
surpass the DC for it.
Yeah, I had a suspicion. Like, I was kind of suspicious of the lack of grass and then the dead things.
Yeah, usually during the
Okay.
day, like if the wind picks up, it'll usually blow it out, but just a circulation. But if the air is pretty still during the night or something like that, a bunch of carbon dioxide just settles in there.
Gungard turns to
I wonder.
Cintiq. You don't happen to have any wind magic?
I was thinking we could put, if we camp on the other side of this that's opposite the road, we could use it as some kind of defensive thing if we get attacked.
By the undead who don't breathe.
Or a patrol. By the undead who don't breathe, or a patrol who does breathe.
Well, as long as you don't lay down in it, you're fine. It's not like a super deep pit.
I was gonna
It's just
say,
a low, it's
like,
just a low spot.
with the size of our cart, based off the picture at least, with the rotation, would we be able to have it so the people awake, they're probably standing off the cart, and the other people can sleep on it, just so they're higher off the ground?
Yeah, but at that point, you would just be level with the terrain, and people could see you anyway.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, the problem is you can find spots that are hidden, but they're low. But all of the hidden spots are low spots, so you're gonna risk suffocation
Suffocation.
by a Masuku, which is, I believe, I think it's Swahili. It might not be, but it means evil or evil wind. And there's big ones too, like there's this lake that had a extinct volcano underneath it, but carbon dioxide continuously bubbled up, but it only saturated at the bottom because there was no wind over the lake because it was in a crater. So the carbon dioxide just kept not fusing, but in micro bubbles in the water. It would just hang out at the very bottom of the lake in these little micro bubbles until one day, just like this one, it got to be too much, and all the carbon dioxide made one gigantic bubble and rose to the surface and killed like everything in this huge. Let's see here. I want to say 50-mile radius.
Oh, jeez.
Just villages. There were villages of people that were just dead. It was insane. Yeah, a super.
So now, basically, this leaves us with a choice of either having a spot that has some hiding ability, but yeah, we're worried about dying of basically strangulation.
Yeah. Well, asphyxiation. You
Asphyxiation.
run out of carbon. You run out of oxygen.
I mean, if that's the case, and our characters figure out, I'll just take my chances of being seen. I'd rather not die in my sleep versus die versus
Hmm.
something I can hit back.
Yeah. I mean,
Unless
Last night in
someone
the
has a
game,
plan.
anyways, we basically had the camp in a more up area anyway, so.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll just camp in someplace where we might not die of asphyxiation.
All right.
On a different note, I have camouflage clothing. Would that work in this environment?
Well, it depends on where you got the camouflage clothing in the first place.
I got it from the traders, so I would assume. I guess it's a forest one.
Well, it's burlap. Usually, camouflage clothing like that is burlap, and you just stick a bunch of crap in it to, like almost like a ghillie suit.
Uh huh.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could make do with like a proper, like I guess stealth check. Just assume. Like, doesn't camouflage clothing give you like a bonus to stealth checks?
It doesn't state it does, but
hide.
that's why I'm asking.
I'm sure you. It's just like a general. I'm pretty sure it just gives you a general bonus to stealth check. So I'd just assume
It
add
gives you a
that in.
specific bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Gives you
plus one
+1
or
to
plus
hide.
2 to, yeah, hide.
+1 to hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did I have the wrong one or something? Because I guess my thing doesn't have it right on here, but it's a
Says
+1.
that
Well,
in the book that it's in, I don't know if that was removed or something, but it's a very specific sort of thing. So I don't know.
Hi, fictional lover.
like I don't mind if just the generic overall in most most nature environments +1 sounds fine.
Damn, I wish I was your lover. Sorry.
Yeah, because I don't. It doesn't say on the compendium, and I don't have access to the books. I'll roll with a +1 until someone finds out. Otherwise,
Let me just look it up. I got the compendium. Open.
Okay.
Just put this thing to rest. Sign in. Dang it. I had a dream I was your hero. Damn, I wish I was your lover. Sorry. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all night, and yours too. All right, let's see here. Camouflage items.
I hope it doesn't have like a chart of environments I have to remember.
Ah,
I'm in a swamp. I have a +3. Oh, but now we're in a temperate forest. Now it's a +2.
camouflaged clothing. Okay, there it is. I was looking up camouflage and nothing was coming up. It was camouflaged. All right.
Mhm.
While you are not moving, these garments allow you to blend into your surroundings by granting you a +2 bonus to stealth checks, as long as you're not moving.
Okay.
If you lay still, like a sniper.
+2 to. I'll just leave that as hide though, because
0, you are not going to neo chick me. It is too late.
Neo check you.
There's this thing from the chat. Someone named Neo Chick. She would, someone would be about to say something, and she would say it like right before them, and this was like a regular thing.
Got it.
It's like just like a split second before someone would say it. Yeah, getting Neo Chicked. All right. Okay, so let's see here. All right. I'm gonna roll to see what happens during the night. So, who's on first watch? Because you guys are out in the open.
I was either first or last. Doesn't really matter as long as I'm not in the middle because I don't have the light vision.
You
Yeah.
were last time.
Yeah. There's a-
Grungar's middle,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
Cintiq and
No, it's Hemic first, Grungar and Cintiq middle, and then Tarkus last. That's how it was.
oh, okay.
All right, so here's the first saving throw with no bonuses, because, sorry, dudes. Hey, nice. Nothing happens on Hemic's watch. All right, now it's Grungar and Cintiq. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, here we
Right.
go.
Hang on. We're going to do this on the random encounter map, just because it's got grass already.